There is no doubt that your future is bright. But you gotta take your sunglasses off to see what's right in front of you. So in today's video, I'm gonna shed the sunglasses and share with you a 5-step process to take you from being a brand new real estate agent, a novice, all the way to becoming an expert, to becoming a professional expert. I'm also going to shed some light on what it looks like in front of you before you see it. This way, you'll be able to sell more houses, make more money, and help more people. I'm the Modern Real Estate Agent, Jeff Ruby, and I help real estate agents launch, build, and scale profitable real estate businesses. Now, before we move into this 5-step process, it's very important to understand that this spark, this interest that you have in getting into real estate is the beginning of something brand new.
Hey, that's pretty good.
And this interest has to be aligned with a strategy and a process to go from taking that spark all the way up to maybe a wood-burning fireplace, drinking hot cocoa in front of it, or maybe it's a beautiful campfire roasting marshmallows over it. You know, whatever it takes to get your spark going to ignite that fire that you're looking to build in your life and in your business. Okay, now that we have a clear understanding of what this looks like a little bit, let's jump right into this 5-step process. Now, the first step is all about exploration. And this is about experimentation. Go out and try things. See what you like, especially when it comes down to things like lead generation. What type of lead generation do you prefer to do? Are you more face-to-face? Do you prefer being behind the keyboard? Do you prefer getting on the phone, emailing, texting, Facebook, whatever it might be? You need to experiment with those things. You need to experiment with different scripts and dialogues. What are you going to say? How are you going to say it? Because your job is to get in front of people and have real estate related conversations. I want you to think about it kind of like a buffet. And imagine that you had never tasted food before, or you had never tasted food in this particular buffet. And you get to the buffet, you look at the whole buffet line, and what do? In order to figure out what you like, you have to start trying things. And once you start trying things, you figure out what you like, right?
Yeah, damn right!
Look, when I first got started, I was forced to cold call, and I didn't enjoy it. I eventually learned how to do it, and I learned how to do it well, but I didn't enjoy it. So what ended up happening is that what I was building my business upon, that I was shown to do and in a way kind of forced to do, being on a team, didn't pan out to be what I like to do, and I don't do that. I didn't do that for many years in my real estate career after that. So what happens when you experiment and you try out all different things, all those different foods on the buffet? You start to identify the things that you really like. And that brings us to number 2, the second step in this process. Now, when you find these areas in the business that spark your interest, start writing them down. Keep track of these things, because part of this process is also about eliminating things. So the more things you're trying, the more lead generation techniques you're trying, the more scripts and dialogues, the different CRMs, all of those things that you're experiencing with, take all of that and ask yourself, what is it about the things that I like that have my interest? And also, what is it about the things that I don't enjoy? Because a big part of this process is pushing that part aside and then being able to focus solely on what we enjoy. All right, and once we're really starting to find this joy and this excitement, this is when it becomes really fun. And that brings me to number 3. The third step in this process in going from a new agent to becoming an expert is to engage deeply in those topics that you found interest in. Really dig into this. Read books, watch videos, take classes, and don't forget to seek out others who are already successful, who are already experts in the areas that you're finding this high level of interest. You see, what most new agents don't know is that the highly successful agents, the experts in our business, they are more than happy to answer questions. They are more than happy to share their knowledge and their wisdom. There are agents and coaches like myself that are out sharing content like this for you guys because we enjoy sharing. We have found our genuine interest in these things, and now we're sharing that information with you.
Aw, that's sweet.
So be a sponge. Just engage so deeply and be a sponge. Be obsessed about this stuff because this is what you enjoy. And when you're doing the stuff that you enjoy, it truly doesn't feel like work. I know that sounds like a cliche, but I assure you that when you follow this process and you engage deeply with the things that you are passionate about, it creates some real magic. Now, as you engage and it goes from very high interest to fascination, this is when you start to go down the path of gaining mastery. And that's number 4. Mastery. What an incredible concept and something that we could go very, very deep on. What I will say when it comes to mastery, especially in real estate, specific to the business, and this is a secret, you guys, is personal mastery comes first because your business will only grow to the level that you do. So being focused on self-mastery first, coupled with this high level interest and fascination in the parts of the business that you've experienced with, is where you're looking to move things forward. Now, when we talk about self-mastery, there's really 4 things that we need to focus on. We call this the 4 C's. The first one is communication. And that all starts with internal communication. There's internal communication is how we speak to ourselves. And of course, there's external communication in how we communicate with others. There's also confidence. Building high levels of confidence in any sales or marketing job like we have as real estate agents is absolutely crucial. The third C is commitment. You have to be fully committed. And what better way than to be fully committed than to be really, really interested and deeply engaged with something, right? And the fourth C is congruency. We have to do what we say we're going to do. So if we're confident in our communication and we're committed to doing the work, then we should be congruent with how we move things forward. Now, number 5 and the 5th step is really how we pull all of this together. This is fascination coupled with mastery, which equals passion. And when we have this passion, that's that fire. That's that fire we talked about at the beginning. We've gone from taking a spark, a small spark, to having that fire. That fire we're looking for in our life, that fire we're looking for in our business. So make sure you follow this 5-step process when you're getting started. It doesn't happen overnight. Keep it close to you. Know that this is a longer process, but you'll know as you hit each phase in this process, each step, where you are on the path towards mastery, on the path towards passion, taking those together and really creating the life and the business that you're looking for. Thanks for watching, you guys. Again, I'm the Modern Agent, Jeff Ruby. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what questions you have. Let me know what videos you want me to put together. I'm here for you guys to create content. I create new videos every week. Thanks for watching, and until next time, see ya.